Hey everybody, it's Brian for GadgetUnit.com, and it is Monday, April 10th, which means it's VEDA, day number 10. So today's plan is to actually check out the Alamo briefly, which is actually just to my left. So I'm just now crossing the street, and there is the Alamo. Now, full disclosure, I actually have little knowledge of what the Alamo is actually about. I probably did when I was younger, but the amount of knowledge eventually disappeared, so I'm not able to tell you very much about the building of anything at all. Here we have some information about the Alamo that you can pause and read if you would like. They do have a security check, so people are unable to go there without getting their stuff checked. Luckily, you can still go within the walls. By the way, it's currently 19 past 3, so it looks like they're gonna have a free talk in about 11 minutes from now in the courtyard.
Now casting boy age 10 to 13 for 16.
So that was just a quick overview of some of the free public areas that people are able to go to. There are some artifacts that you're able to see, but to see things like weapons and I believe coins, you have to pay money to go inside the main building that is right behind me. Good early evening, everybody. It is 6 past 5, left work a little bit later than I wanted to, but there are some things that needed to be done. As you can tell, it's actually raining. It's been a while since I've been able to drive around in the rain. Typically it rains at night. Now, I know I didn't show much at the Alamo. That's because I don't really know a whole lot about it, as I mentioned earlier, but if you guys want to know more about it, you can come on down to San Antonio and check it out for yourself. See, today was Monday, so on Mondays I listen to a 3-hour, you can go at any time. There you go. I was just about to get on the horn. Since today is Monday, I listen to a 3-hour radio show on Q Dance. The show is called The Magic Show, and it's a 3-hour hardstyle show. Three straight hours of it. A lot of people can't handle it, but I like it. One thing I noticed is that the channel has lost a handful of subscribers since I started VEDA. I guess people don't like getting spammed daily, regardless of the length of videos. But guess what? That does not matter to me at all, because as I mentioned in a previous video, I am not concerned about metrics, so I can lose all of my subscribers overnight and nothing would change as far as my uploads go. There was one question that was left that I wanted to address, and it was by Freddie Malpartida. Freddie asked, is the cost for living in Texas more expensive than Florida? Would you move back if you could? I would say that if you wanted to live in a quality apartment complex in San Antonio, it's about the same as Florida. Where I lived in Florida, it was about $1,000 a month before utilities and other services. And I would say that it's about the same here. You would think that it would be lower, but from what I've looked, it's actually not. But again, that's for a newer quality apartment complex. Now, I actually let the blue truck and this black Hyundai SUV in front of me to be nice. I'm not sure if I'm going to let the Burgundy, I think that is. I'm not sure if I'm going to let that Jeep in, but might as well. Ah, she's on the phone. I shouldn't have let her in. She should stay in the parking lot to handle the phone call. The second part of that was, could you move back if you could? I'm not gonna block the intersection here. I would only move back to Florida if I had a opportunity for a job in Orlando and maybe Miami. There's plenty to do in Miami. There's plenty to do in Orlando, of course. Where I live, there was not a lot to do. If you wanted to go to the beach, you had that option, but anything else, you had to go out of town. So I would definitely not move back to Jacksonville, but I would definitely consider moving to Orlando. I would say Orlando would be the only place I would move to in Florida. because being so close to the theme parks and all of the other tourist attractions that I could probably go to every single day for the rest of my life and not get bored at. Freddie also said, oh, and one more thing, more of a comment really, love the vlogs, man, keep them coming. This is number 10, so there are 20 more to go. A comment was left by Uncle Toe 99, that mic plugged into your S7 is amazing. I wasn't expecting the audio to be that good when on a bike ride vlogging. Totally jealous, by the way. I want to go for a bike ride in 70-degree weather. Amazing weather. I really can't stand the cold. Where I work on the 8th floor in the office, it is cold all day. It feels more like 40 degrees Fahrenheit, which is absolutely freezing to me. My fingers freeze up, I can't type as quickly. My eyelids start to freeze up as well, and it's just a miserable experience most of the day, which is why I like to go outside for a little while to thaw out. But when, in regard to riding bike when it's warm out, it is amazing, although I do have to take rather regular breaks, maybe every 5 to 10 minutes of riding for just a few minutes to slow down because the heat does get to me. The last time I went on a bike ride before yesterday's, by the time I got home, I wanted to throw up, so I opened the freezer of a refrigerator and just sort of let the cool air flow all over me, and that greatly and quickly reduced the want to throw up. And that's actually happened a couple times in the past where I just sort of exhausted myself too quickly, but it turns out that cool air will rapidly fix that. Obviously, I'm on the way home. The rain seems to have slowed down a little bit after saturating the ground just a tad, so now that it's not raining anymore, people should drive normally. Even when it rains a little bit here, people like to go 30 miles an hour under the speed limit. Gonna move over a lane shortly once this Mustang gets past. Signal on. Take your time. Here we go. His license plate says El Diablo. Anyway, I think that is it with vlog for April 10th, 2017, VEDA Day 10. Tomorrow is day 11. Not entirely sure what I'm going to show you guys, but I'm going to find something. I think I actually have a couple things in mind that just popped up, so be on the lookout for that. Again, that is it with VEDA Day 10. If there are any comments, questions, or feedback about this or anything else, feel free to leave everything down below in the comments area. But that's it with the video for the third time. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.